Okay, grade 10. So went through the basics quickly now with you. Let's get onto a drawing and then we can actually see how everything fits, how everything works. So if we look at Introduction to AutoCAD 1.1, we are going to start off with the circle. So the first one that I want to do is right at the top here, click my circle, and we're going to go to radius. Okay, so the radius is 38. So anywhere on my page, just going to quickly put in there radius 38. Going to just zoom in. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is go to line. Okay. And I want to choose a different color. So I'm going to choose, there we go. Nice. Any color you want to, doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to come from the left of my circle. Once I come in from the left, I should be able to see a little plus sign. Click on the plus sign and I'm going to go up 90 degrees, and let's just quickly make that go up 70. Press escape to let the button or let the line finish. Going to click again here at the bottom and I'm going to drag it down and I'm going to go 70 again. Okay. Now click on line again, come from the left, at the middle of the circle, I'm going to go to my right. Let's go 70 again. Since we did 70 up and down, I'm going to click on the line and I'm going to extend it to my left and I'm going to do 70 again. Okay, so now I have basically a plus sign in the middle of my circle. I'm going to click on both of them and I'm going to come here to properties where it says by layer and I'm going to choose center. So now I can see that I have a center line inside my circle. Okay, now I'm going to go to circle again and I'm going to choose diameter. Okay, now I'm going to come to the plus or to the middle of the circle, to the plus of it, and I want my diameter to be 35. Okay, nice and simple in the middle there. Okay, click on that. I want it to be green because I want it the same size as my bigger part of my bigger circle, should I rather say. Okay, going to come back, click on line again. Make sure that my line is green. Okay, I'm going to come to my bigger of my circle, which was the radius 38. On the left hand side, I'm going to click on the end of the circle on the far left, and I want to draw a line down 90 degrees and its distance must be 72. So just type in number 72 and I will have that first line, and there we go. It is there. Going to click on line again, click on the right hand side. Now this part of my line only needs to be 38. So type in 38 and I have my line at 90 degrees and its length is 38. I'm going to now just turn my line here going towards the right at 180 degrees, and that distance must be 100. Okay. And I'm going to bring that up also now 38. Now what we're going to do, we can now press escape. We are going to not redraw the circles, but we're going to copy the circles over. I'm going to click on my middle line of the circle, come along to my scissors. I want to trim it, and I want to trim just the big circle, but the bottom part of it. So we are left with our small circle and the top of the big circle. Now what I'm going to do, click on the half circle, click on the full circle, click on my two center lines, and on the left hand side, we can see there, I am going to click and I'm going to go copy select. Once I've copied select, I'm going to take it all across to my right hand side and I've joined it off there. Okay, I can do the same with my 72 line. Copy select, take it across to my right, and there we go. It is now copied. Okay, if we have a look at my picture, they show us that in the middle of the picture, we have that part that is 50. So all I'm going to do, click on my line again. Okay, going to be a bit of a construction line. So on my 100 line, I am going to make sure it is 180 degrees. Type in 50 because 50 is half of 100. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I've got two ways of doing it. I can line it up with that side to make sure it is the same length, or I can just have a nice little construction line coming down. Either way is exactly the same. So what I'm going to do now, line from my 100 line to my right, and that line needs to be 25 mils because the whole line is 50. So I've typed in my 25. Okay. I don't need that line anymore, so I can delete it. Click on line again, and I'm going to go 25 again. Okay. That line will now be 50. Okay. That is actually my new center line, but I'm going to get to it just now. Don't need to stress too much about it. Going to click on circle, go to radius. I'm going to start on the left-hand side, click on it, and type in the radius, which is 18. Okay. Click on the circle, change the color to green. Click on the center of the circle. Oopsie, sorry. Click on the center of the circle, copy selection again, and I'm going to take it to my right. As we can see there, I have copied it over. Now, go to line again, my light blue line, and I'm going to draw a line going up. I've just chosen 40 mils, and I'm going to bring it down 40 mils. My purple line, what I'm going to do is, because I want to make it a center line, I'm going to delete the 1/2 of it, and I'm just going to stretch it through. Okay, going to change the color, and I'm going to change it that it is also a center line. Okay, don't need my purple up at the top here, or pink, sorry, not purple. Just changing all the colors, and I've created that center line there. So what I'm basically going to do is click on that center line, copy, and I'm going to copy it over to the middle. And as we can see, I've got my two center lines going nicely. Click on line again, change my line to green. Going to come to the middle, or the top part of the middle, take it over there to the right. And I would do exactly the same at the bottom. Okay, going to click on both of them. Okay, and I'm going to trim the circle inside. Okay, so far so good, shouldn't be too difficult. Now what I'm going to do, my line again, on my center line where it touches here, and I'm going to go down 100. Okay, to my right, I will go 50 and join it there to my right hand side. Delete those, don't need them anymore. Going to come along here, click on the bottom part, come along 50 because my whole part is 100. And as we can see nicely is our first drawing done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shouldn't be too difficult. Try it again. Again, repetition is always good, especially in this subject. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson, and I will see you tomorrow.